I have not spoken to my maid of honor since my wedding day of August 2025. And let me explain, because this is a crazy story, okay? It doesn't even make sense to me. So, to start off, I had two maid of honors. I'm going to say a true maid of honor, which was my ride or die, my childhood friend, my rock. Like, she was just my true maid of honor. And let's say my fake maid of honor, which is a friend who lives in the same state as me. We hang out, we have a good time, we have so much fun, and she kind of knows the more evolved Giovanni that I am today. I wanted two maid of honors because I thought the two of them could work together. My husband had two best men, so I thought, all right, perfect, cool. There was no issues. All right, so let's talk about The Bachelorette, because I think that's when we started to really see some character flaws in people. My fake maid of honor and I are part of a friend group that really she's kind of the head person in. We have some mutual friends that I've met through my fake maid of honor, and we always would go to each other events. If they have a birthday party or an event, I'm coming, and if I'm hosting something, they come. We both like to go out, we like to be outside, and it's mutually a good time. There was an issue because I decided that I wanted to have my bachelorette in the same state I live in, New Jersey, and I just wanted a nice Airbnb to have a pool party. I really wanted to have a bachelorette that was budget friendly. Like, we're in a recession, okay? And I was not trying to be one of those brides. So I told both maid of honors I want to do a pool party. Let's keep it real chill. People don't gotta really spend money in the pool party. And then the next day, Sunday, we will go to the city and have a good time. So Saturday, pool party. Sunday, people spend their money and we have a good time. All right, so my fake maid of honor tells the friend group the plans, and the issue is when they were trying to find an Airbnb, they can only host 8 people. I decided that we'll just have the 8 people be from the bridal party, and then everyone else could meet with us on Sunday in New York, because I really wanted a pool party. So my fake maid of honor tells the friend group that they basically can't come and that they would have to link up on Sunday. They get really offended, and from what she told me, they were offended that it felt like I was picking sides between the two friends, which was not the case. My first point I want to say is make sure you have a maid of honor who has your best interest. Because if my other maid of honor knew my true best interest, she would know that that's not the case. What she was advocating for that friend group was for me to have the bachelorette at a hotel so we can just go to a hotel pool party. I did not want to do that. A shared space where we can't have alcohol in the pool, we can't dance, we can't have chill vibes, and there's like a chance for older men being there. Like, no, that's not what I wanted. And I told them, like, no, I don't want to do that. I really want to do the Airbnb. Like, guys, I'm already choosing an economical option. Let me have it. So I think she ended up telling the girls, or not advocating for me, that Giovanni just wants to have a pool party at an Airbnb. Just come the next day. So they were in their feelings, and they decided not to come at all. They didn't come to the events on Sunday. Nothing like that. And when I asked her what's up, she was like, oh, you know how girls are. They feel like, essentially that I switched up. And I think she didn't fight for me because she knew that wasn't the case. All right, so we get to the bachelorette night, okay? Saturday night. We get there, and my fake maid of honor, she tells me that she's in charge of food, which is cool, fine. She's the one who's always cooking food at events. She's a really great cook. Well, she tells me she's not feeling well and that she would just like to do catering. So she gives me some menu items and tells me, pick some items, because I had vegan, vegetarian, people who didn't eat pork. Cool, I understand you, sis. Like, give me the menu, I'll pick some items. So I picked some items for her. Come to find out, she had decided to do catering from ShopRite, which if you're not from Jersey, is like maybe a Wegmans, or let's say like Walmart catering. Now, if I'm the maid of honor, I'm not going to choose grocery store catering to an event, but that's just me. I'm like, maybe it's just a budgeting issue. That's fine. I hype her up. Oh, girl, this food was good. My friends told me the food wasn't good, but that's my friend. I'm going to support her, so I'm just eating. Oh, yeah, girl, this food good. So the food wasn't good. The other thing, she left twice during the bachelorette. Maid of honor. Left twice. So on Saturday night, she told me that there was some kind of funeral event. Someone close to her had died and she had to go. So around 8 o'clock, she left to go to some funeral dinner event. And she came back Sunday morning for breakfast. All right, cool. She missed most of the turn up, whatever. So she comes back Sunday. We all get ready, eat, blah, blah, blah. We do our little content. Cool. We go to the city. She's acting really weird. Like, we did this whole Tea Party bus tour. It was her idea to do the Tea Party bus tour, the teeing around town in New York City. This was her idea. She brought it up. Then on the bus, she's sitting here very stiff, very quiet. She's like, oh, Giovanni, I'm sorry for, how I'm acting. It's just, this is not my type of event. Sis, if you didn't want to be here, just go. Like, your energy, like, she did not want to be present. And because of that, that energy was rubbing off on me. And so I really didn't appreciate it. I kept that in mind. And I think that really started this track of our friendship heading down some really bad territory. So we get back to the city Sunday night and she's like, oh, I have a doctor's appointment. I have to leave. So she leaves early. Now, she leaves twice during the Bachelorette. She's late with the food on Saturday night, which pushed back the pool party. And she didn't help with decorating. So she didn't help with decorations. She came, she bought the grocery store food, left Saturday. And I'm not tripping, right? Left Saturday, comes back Sunday, goes to the city and like, oh, I got to dip out. She didn't help with no decorations for cleaning up after the Bachelorette. So at this point, I'm feeling really like just weary. That was just really weird behavior. But I eat it. I think it gave my friends some bad impressions of her, but I ate it and I was like, no, she's probably going through some stuff. All right, cool. She's going through some stuff. Now, let's talk about a little bit about duties of a maid of honor. It's really important that you pick a maid of honor who has, again, your best interests. So as I'm picking out bridesmaid dresses and maid of honor dresses, I decided to pick a website called JJ's House. Why? Because it's super budget friendly. I was not going to choose a $200 dress for these girls. The economy is just not what it is, and I'm not wanting anyone to break the bank. So I choose like a dress that was like $95. Everyone agrees, oh, this is great pricing, cool. So JJ's House has a thing where you can try on different dresses and to make sure you have your right size. So she comes to me and asks me if I can help her with picking the right size for a dress for her maid of honor dress. All right, great, cool. She tells me that she doesn't know how to work the website, and if I can order the dress from her for her to try on, she'll come to my house, try on the dress, and then I would have to return the dress. It sounds like she's giving me work to do, but okay. I do it the first time. I get the dress. We try it on. Let's try on some other things. So now she wants to try on some different dresses. She asked me if I can do it again, a second time. All right, fine. I already know the process. Get the dress. She comes, try it on. I package the dress, take it back to Staples. Now I've done this a second time now. I'm kind of tired. I'm trying to focus on other things. And this is just becoming a bit of an annoyance because no one else has asked me for help with their dresses. Everyone else is able to order their dress, try it on. They send me pictures. And then they get the dress that they need. So I'm not understanding why she's the only one who's having problems working the website. So we get the dress, she tries it on, cool. We get the dress that she likes, and she's like, okay, can you just order the dress for me? I'm like, no. And I think she was surprised that I told her no, but I was like, I have other things that I need to focus on. No one else is having issues. I have a male maid of honor, I guess you could say, a groom's bride, whatever. He's buying a whole suit to match everyone else, and he has not once had any issues or asked me to order anything from the website. So I'm not understanding why my fake maid of honor is having trouble ordering the dress. Very weird behavior, very weird behavior. So again, pick someone who has your best interests, because they're not going to come to you with all this extra stuff. They're going to be understanding, and so sorry I can't fit everything, but let's get to the wedding day, because yeah. All right, see you in the next part.